In a world that constantly tells us who to be, how do you stay true to your authentic self? The Stoics believed that integrity and self-honesty were keys to a meaningful life. Yet today, surrounded by the pressures of social expectations and endless noise, honoring your true self requires advanced techniques. This isn't just about feeling in tune with yourself, it's about building a foundation so strong that external chaos can't shake it. The wisdom of ancient Stoicism provides a timeless guide to living authentically, grounded in purpose and resilience. If you're ready to step into deeper Stoic practices, these lessons will challenge you to rise above superficial distractions, fortify your inner resolve, and reconnect with the core of who you are. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Imagine living with that level of clarity every day. So, if you're committed to cutting through the noise and focusing on what truly matters, read on. And while you're here, hit subscribe to stay connected with more content crafted for those serious about mastering their inner world. Lesson 1. Embracing self-honesty, the foundation of authenticity. Honoring your true self begins with one of the most challenging yet rewarding Stoic practices, self-honesty. In a world that often promotes external validation and superficial success, being honest with yourself is the cornerstone of authenticity and inner strength. Self-honesty in Stoic philosophy is not about judging or criticizing oneself. Rather, it's about cultivating a clear-eyed understanding of your motivations, behaviors, and beliefs, allowing you to live in alignment with your core values and purpose. To embrace self-honesty, start by creating a daily routine of introspection. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, advocated for this practice, which involves taking time to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and decisions without bias. Each evening, set aside a few quiet moments to review your day. Ask yourself, did I act in alignment with my principles? Did I say or do things just to please others, or was I true to myself? This self-inquiry helps you recognize when you are acting from a place of genuine purpose versus when you are swayed by external pressures or fleeting impulses. By doing this consistently, you develop an awareness of patterns in your behavior that may not serve your authentic self. Another vital aspect of self-honesty is recognizing your limitations and flaws without feeling diminished by them. The Stoics teach that true strength comes from acknowledging areas for improvement without self-condemnation. Epictetus reminds us, "It is impossible for a man to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows." In other words, only by admitting where you lack understanding or where you need growth can you genuinely progress. This level of self-awareness doesn't make you weaker. Instead, it fortifies your resolve to be better each day. It's not about perfection, it's about being honest enough to accept where you currently stand so you can move forward intentionally. Embracing self-honesty also involves understanding and separating your values from those imposed by society. Today's world is filled with messages about what we should value: success, wealth, beauty, popularity. But the Stoics urge us to examine these values critically. Ask yourself, are these aspirations truly meaningful to me, or have I absorbed them from societal expectations? Distinguishing between external standards and your inner truth is essential for living authentically. When you align your life with values that are genuinely yours, you cultivate a sense of peace and direction that isn't easily shaken by external pressures. Another practice that reinforces self-honesty is cultivating humility, recognizing that there is always more to learn and more ways to grow keeps you grounded and open to self-examination. Humility allows you to remain receptive to feedback, even when it's difficult to hear, because you understand that growth requires an honest look at yourself from multiple perspectives. This humility is not about diminishing yourself, but rather about seeing yourself clearly and without ego. By embracing self-honesty as a fundamental practice, you lay a stable foundation for a life of authenticity. This clarity doesn't just make you stronger, it also aligns you with your true self, enabling you to live with purpose and resilience amidst modern chaos. Living honestly with yourself empowers you to engage with the world without pretense, rooted in a deeper understanding of who you are and the path you are meant to walk. Lesson 2. Cultivating inner silence. Mastering the art of mental stillness. In a world filled with constant stimulation and endless noise, cultivating inner silence is essential for anyone striving to live authentically. Inner silence, as practiced in Stoicism, is not about the absence of thoughts, but rather the ability to quiet the mental clutter, distractions, and judgments that cloud our clarity. This skill allows you to access a state of calm and focus, creating a mental space where you can connect with your true intentions, values, and decisions. For the Stoics, mental stillness was a cornerstone for effective action and wise decision-making, a way to cut through the chaos and stay grounded in one's purpose. The first step to cultivating inner silence is to practice mindful detachment from external noise. In today's hyper-connected world, we are bombarded by information, opinions, and pressures that can easily cloud our minds. Every notification, every opinion, every comparison, these are distractions that prevent you from tuning into yourself. To counteract this, create a practice of solitude where you disconnect from digital noise and distractions for a set period each day. Whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, this time allows you to filter out external chatter and tune into your own thoughts and emotions. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of the value of retreating into the self, stating, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Practicing meditation or mindfulness exercises is another powerful way to cultivate inner silence. Meditation encourages you to observe your thoughts without attachment, letting them come and go like clouds passing in the sky. This practice teaches you to observe your inner dialogue without becoming consumed by it, allowing you to recognize which thoughts are aligned with your true self and which are mere distractions. This form of self-awareness is liberating, helping you separate transient emotions and judgments from your deeper values and intentions. To deepen inner silence, the Stoics also recommend engaging in purposeful contemplation. This involves focusing your mind on meaningful ideas such as virtues, personal values, or philosophical principles. For instance, you might reflect on courage, gratitude, or the nature of impermanence. Purposeful contemplation helps silence the trivial concerns of the mind, replacing them with reflections that reinforce your commitment to living authentically. It's a way of elevating your mental energy, directing it toward thoughts that nourish and fortify your character. Another technique to foster inner silence is journaling, a practice widely used by the Stoics. By putting your thoughts on paper, you externalize and organize your internal chatter, making it easier to discern patterns and insights. Writing helps you let go of repetitive or unhelpful thoughts, clearing mental space for clarity and focus. The act of journaling turns introspection into a daily habit, encouraging you to regularly check in with yourself and clarify what truly matters. Finally, cultivating inner silence requires patience and self-compassion. In the process of quieting your mind, you may initially encounter resistance, as our minds are conditioned to react and respond continuously. Don't judge yourself harshly if it takes time to master this practice. Each moment of inner silence is a step closer to mental clarity, allowing you to respond to life with greater purpose, free from the impulses and distractions that often lead us astray. By mastering the art of inner silence, you create a powerful foundation for authenticity. This mental stillness becomes a sanctuary where you can reconnect with your true self amidst the noise of modern life. Inner silence not only fortifies your resilience, but also enhances your ability to act with intention, making every decision an expression of your authentic character and highest values. As we wrap up, consider this. The real journey of Stoicism isn't about a single lesson or quote. It's a lifestyle, a subtle yet profound transformation that empowers you to navigate life with resilience, clarity, and grace. If any of these principles spoke to you, if they stirred a thought or sparked an idea, don't let it fade away. Think of the ancient Stoics, whose words survived millennia, influencing countless lives. You too can be part of that legacy. Here's a challenge. Drop a comment with the lesson that resonated most with you. Or, if you're feeling inspired, share how you plan to apply Stoic wisdom to an everyday situation. Trust me, reading each other's insights could be the start of something deeper for all of us. And before you go, remember to like this video. A small gesture, maybe, but it's a powerful way of acknowledging the impact these timeless philosophies have on modern lives. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell. Consider it your regular invitation to continue this journey with us. Stoic wisdom is like a daily practice. Make it part of your routine. Let's grow, reflect, and face life's storms together, one principle at a time.